Happy birthday to Adlib. Happy birthday to Adlib.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Adlib.
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 Adlib, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Adlib.
Happy birthday to Adlib today, oh. Happy birthday to them.
Love you, Les.
So you don't know what time it is.
How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my mother, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my father. He's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. Touch if you will, my stomach. Have you and I engaged in a kiss? Still the body covers me. Can you, my darling? Can you picture? See if you will, the courtyard, an ocean of violets and blue. Animals strike furious poses. They feel the heat between me and you. Leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when the doves cry. The doves How can you just leave me standing alone in a world so cold and so cold? Maybe I'm just like mother. She's never satisfied. When the doves cry, oh, the doves
I know you lot are going to enjoy this guy. Please give a big round of applause for the one they call A-Dog. Good evening, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, mommies and daddies. How are you doing today? Are you happy today? If you know you are happy, please can you slap the person sitting next to you? Please don't waste time. Lovely, lovely, lovely. How many of you take public transport? How many of you know about those free bendy buses? 90% of the time, those buses are free of charge. It's not compulsory that you have bus pass. If you have, you are good. You see, this particular day, I said, you know what, forget it. I am not going to buy a bus pass. So the inspectors came on, they started finding people at the front. I was just praying, Heavenly Father, I pray they will not find me. This is not the right day for me to be finding. I know I have sinned against you. Please forgive me. I need to get to the west of End. Please help me. So you know what? They were just finding them one by one. They came up to me. I said, damn, Heavenly Father, you didn't even answer my prayer. Now I am finished, but forgive me. Any more fares, please? Any more oysters? You know those ones where you just behave like it's spastic? I just behave like I don't understand them, like we are not on the same page. Any more fares, please? No, excuse me. Sarah, it's actually not time for no games. Oh, we tango. It's not easy.
Please give a big round of applause for the one they call Michaela!
Okay, so it goes like this. I saw my friend the other day, right? I was wearing these shoes, yeah. And she was like, oh, Michaela, nice pair of reds. And I said, no, not red. They're ruby. Look at my shoes, look at them. And watch me see the world 5 or 6 inches differently. My shoes are my crack, my crutch, they are my company, my daily dose of decadence, my dawn and my dependency, the methadone that made this mental madness, yeah, my Mon Cherie, have you heard of SAA? Shoe Addicts Anonymous. Well, I went to SAA because I know this romance is unhealthy. And things were going good, they were great. But then came the next instalment of my student loan and construed things back to a state of mind I once called home. Withdrawal symptoms kicking in, I'm moody and I'm bickering and walking through Oxford Street, Lakeside or boring, gets my tick going, I start scratching and my eyes begin to sting. And just when I thought my battle with the flesh was about to stop and I'd be in temptation, I hear a voice in the distance saying, over here, darling, it's Topshop. I just need a quick fix, so do you have these in a 5? Quick, but my toe fat stuck out of these bits, so I said just bring me a size 6. I admit I'm addicted, need a hit of the 6-inch wonders. I'd sacrifice food for a week to meet the fees of having you under. My heel cries for you, ankles are tied to you, I will tear my toes asunder. Because these shoes are power. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could have pulled Obama the day of his inauguration. N-word war and segregation, burn to the stake your aunts and kids, say your goodbyes and salutations, because balancing on these hills can heal your bowels of constipation. I could make global trading fair with no divide or inauguration, and that is not even a word, but with these shoes you have no hesitation. Can you not see? They defy the laws of communication, and when I make it, I will be the shoe queen. So, before I take my title and hearken to my throne, I feel I should dedicate this poem to a few people. So, this shoe is for the broad-footed, the short ladies and chubby girls, the lepers, the forsaken, the rejected of this world, the false hero with social problems still living in their parents' house, the teen that spent Valentine's Day with acne as her only spouse. Cinderella, this one's for you, next time we'll get them in your size. And you know what, we'll add inches, babe, and make them heels high. I dedicate this to the girl that cussed my mum when I was in year 9. If I had this shoe back then, I would have just and sang tattoos your face and you cry as it begins to ooze. I won't think to apologise because that red really matches my shoes. And before you get a chance to put your fists up and explode, I'll be gone because I just saw my SAA counsellor charging down that road. When I make it, I'll be the shoe queen. So when you see me coming in my latest pair of shoes, and you say, oh, Michaela, nice pair of reds, that simply will not do. I've cried for these. I've starved for them, and so I feel it is my life's duty to tell you all they cannot simply be red. Crimson, blood fire, scarlet pink. They must at least be ruby. Thank you.
Please give a big round of applause for Still Essence!
Did you ever stop to think about when this day will come? Did you ever stop to notice that we've lost a real